You're very welcome back to Dungarvan. We are here this morning for the West Waterford Festival of Food, and what a morning it's been. You can see this pig at a spit here. We've got John Relihan from Holy Smoke joining us now. Hi there, John. I saw you building this last night.
Yes, I was building it. It's called a block pit. It takes an awful lot of work to build it, so it's just myself. But inside what you do is you put a fire, offset fire. You use apple wood and some oak wood, and you put in your whole pig and you let it slow cook underneath. So it's the whole method of barbecue. It's really low and slow. Inside later on this afternoon around 4 o'clock, this pig is going to be falling off the bone.
So how long does it take in total to cook?
About 24 hours.
That long. All right, well, we're not going to touch the pig for the moment because we're over here and we've got fabulous steak to look at today. So tell us about this.
So basically we got a beef tomahawk here, which is beautiful Irish beef. Beautiful marbling inside, good amount of fat. It's under the bone as well, so it's a long bone, which it adds to the theatre as well when you're cooking at home or just anything.
It looks wonderful. Can you organise to get this from your butchers, your local butchers?
Absolutely. If you just walk in, you ask for the ribeye and you ask for the long bone of the rib, they'll chop it up for you. Okay. So if you go and talk to the butcher, of course, they'll help you with everything.
All right, so what are we going to do here?
So what we're going to do is we're going to season up this and we're going to grill off the beef tomahawk and we're going to make a very simple chimichurri. Chimichurri is an Argentinian quite style of a sauce. Some people say it originated from Ireland with a guy called Jimmy Curry.
Of course, we're claiming ownership.
Yes, of course we do. And I was in Argentina, and it was just one of these most amazing sauces that goes with the meat when you grill it off over the fire. So we're just going to grill off this ribeye, and then we're going to make the chimichurri.
Right, so what's the first method?
Thing is, what we do is I just season it up with a little bit of olive oil and some thyme overnight. So it just infuses a little bit. And we season it up with the sea salt.
What's the weight of that?
That's about 1 pound, 1 kilo.
So how many people would that feed?
That will feed a good 2 hungry people. Okay. So
we're always hungry on Saturday AM, John.
Yes. So we just put it straight on to the grill. Right here, what we have is a little hairbrush. Now, I used to work in London at a restaurant, and one of my good old friends taught me this, Adam Perry Lang, which is a hairbrush with rosemary thyme. And you baste it in a little bit of butter. So every time you turn your meat, you just give it a slight baste, but you need to be careful due to the butter on the grill.
Stepping away.
And you just brush it nice and slowly like that. And what it does is it smell this.
Oh, it's beautiful. You can really smell the rosemary.
So much flavor, so much flavor. So you just need to be careful with that. So what we're going to do, the best thing with the long bone is it's its natural tongues. You turn it.
That's handy.
Yes. And then you just baste it a little bit more and just nice and slowly.
So keep turning for how long?
Keep turning. This piece here will take about 25 minutes. So what I have done here is I have some nice large pieces of meat right here, and that's all for us right there. And what you do with these ones is they take just a little bit more time, nice and slow. You never want to rush the meat either. You want to let it take its time.
So it's for the conscientious chef, if they're going to try this at home. They do need to keep an eye on it constantly.
Of course, of course. Like last night I was up at 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. topping up this fire here. So it takes a lot of love, but the end result, it's so much.
I can't wait to taste it.
Well, we're going to see just in a few minutes.
All right, so grab one of those and we'll bring it back over.
I'm just going to grab this over here, and I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to baste it in just a little bit of butter.
So John's going to baste this in a little bit of butter.
And what we're going to do is we're going to make the chimichurri, and I'm going to let that rest while we make the sauce really fast.
Okay. So it's a quick sauce to be able to make at home, and you have a lot of the ingredients already, I presume, in the cupboard.
Dried oregano, you got your shallots, you have some garlic, which is pureed up, some chili flakes, some parsley, and you just toss it all in there. What you do is you add olive oil, and what I loved in Argentina was they added the red wine vinegar inside, which gave it that nice little acidity as well. So we're just going to do that, and I have some already made as well, just a little bit.
Very easy to make the chimichurri topping.
Yes, of course, it's very quick. And you can even chop it all up on your board as well, and just put the olive oil on top.
How best would you serve this once you chop it up? Would you put it into pita bread? Would you just serve it with potatoes?
You could serve it with a little bit of pita bread, nice little herb salad on top. You could even just do some smashed aubergine. Here on the grill as well, I have some peppers cooking above the fire. You can use the peppers.
Well, let's get slicing if that's okay. I'm down to try some.
Yes. So
let's not slice the mic.
So we just hold it up, and then...
Presumably, if you like your steak medium well, you keep it on for a little bit longer.
Of course.
Okay.
And you can always use a temperature probe as well. That will tell the temperature.
Sure.
How do you like your meat?
That way.
Perfect. Okay.
Whatever way works for the show, John.
Perfect.
So that's quite big. I mean, that's, very
Yeah.
light medium,
So,
I guess.
Yeah, it's a little medium rare, which is just right. And then what you do is you can just season with a little touch of Malden sea salt on top.
Gorgeous.
And then you just drizzle your sauce right on top like that. And it's just so simple, but it's so delicious as
I
well.
should mention that we have the locals down here in Dungarvan joining us this morning, and you're going to be feeding them later on. So
Yes,
thank
of
you very
course.
much for staying with us. You might recognise a familiar face to our AM weekend viewers. There's Ian with his kids. Of course, Ian, you're coming up later on to Dublin with me today. We've got a show to do tomorrow.
Most definitely. Delighted to have you in Dungarvan.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You've been trying to get us down here for years. So a big thank you to everyone. We'll see you guys later on. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Let's do the taste
Yeah,
test now. And it's back to studio, guys. This looks delicious. Try this one.
Perfect. Very good.
Oh, that's fantastic. And Ian in the background with his kids.
I've never wanted to be in Waterford so much in my life.
I know. And Ian's always saying, come on down now. Absolutely. Laura got the good gig
And
today,
there was
didn't
ribeye
she?
steak.
I know.